Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's 5-minute card video, I'm going to be making an A7 size shaker card using the brand new stamp set, Majestic Unicorn from Trinity Stamps. Here's the stamp set right here. It's a 4x4 set. It's got this large unicorn and 4 sentiments, and there's a coordinating die set to die cut it out. But that's not all. There's also a coordinating stencil that allows you to color the unicorn in sections and mask off other sections. I'm going to show you that. It is so cool. This is the Spring Birch cover plate die, and I die cut this from white cardstock. This is going to be the front of my shaker, and yes, it will fill up my A7 size card. Now I am gluing on a window sheet to the back of that to prepare it for my shaker card. And then when that's dry, I'm adding some thinner foam tape that is thick. This is from Huffy Doodle. It's my favorite foam tape. I'll link it for you below. It's not sticky on the edges. This is a background I previously made using some iridescent paint and just made a watercolor background. Now I am using Mica Flakes as my shaker elements, and then I remove the backing on that foam tape and just put the two pieces together very slowly so that they line up. And doesn't that sound good? I love the Mica Flakes in there for a shaker. So now it's time to play with the unicorn. I stamped this out on some white cardstock with black ink, and now I am taping the stencil in place that allows me to color the body of the unicorn. I am using some Wisteria ink from Altenew and a blending brush to add that on. I'm leaving kind of a center highlight on here, and it's so much faster than coloring with colored pencils or Copic markers, and I can still get that color variation, and it's such smooth ink coverage. Now I can mask off the body and just do the hair. It's so super cool. So I'm starting with Coralberry ink, and you can see I'm just putting this on in one section, and then I'm coming in with some lemon ink and doing the middle, but overlapping what I already put down to create a rainbow, of course. And you can see the orange developing there as I blend over that Coralberry ink. Now for my final color, I am going to bring in Aqualicious. It's like one of my favorite colors from Altenew, and doing the bottom of the hair. And this is going to overlap and give me green when I mix it with the yellow. So I am loving this stencil for the unicorn. Now there's also a section that you can stencil the horn, and I want you to notice when I'm ink blending, there's a little cheek that is being stenciled onto the unicorn. So there it is in full reveal. You could leave it just like this. You could stencil the horn, or you can stamp the horn. I decided to go ahead and stamp mine, and then I'm going to use this little like bunch of stars and sparkles to stamp on the little tushy of my unicorn. I have replaced the stencil now that I feel my ink has set and dried, and I am bringing in Moondust Stickle gel. It is so awesome. It has like larger bits and smaller bits of glitter, and it's clear, so my ink blending is going to show through, but I'm going to have this amazing glitter over the top, and I can't even tell you how giddy I was about this. I think it's so gorgeous. I love it. So of course you need to set that aside to dry before you die cut it. So I came back much later and die cut that out, and now it's ready for the card. So for my card, I wanted a little grassy spot for my unicorn to stand on, so I'm using some green glitter paper and going to glue that across the bottom, and I use the Great Outdoors die set. It has Slimline dies, but it also works for your A7 cards too. Next, I have the Modern rectangle die set in the A7 size. I die cut out this super thin frame to go all the way around the card. I thought this just gave it a really nice finished off look, and I used some lavender paper to bring in a little bit more purple in my card, kind of match my unicorn body. And then I am stamping our sentiment, sending magical wishes your way. There is a die to bubble cut that, but I felt like it made it a little bit too small for this really large card, so I found a banner die in my stash that worked really good and used that. Next, I glued down my unicorn, but decided to wait on the sentiment because I wanted to add these hearts. Now you can see they come in like all the colors, which makes me so happy. I put them down in rainbow order, kind of cascading down the card. Oh, I love them. Those are also from Trinity. I'll make sure to link them for you as well. I added my sentiment with some foam squares, and then it was time to glue this down to my A7 size card, which is a 7 by 10 piece of paper scored at 5 inches. Don't you just love the Mica flakes in there? I feel like the Mica flakes obviously come from the rainbow unicorn forest, right? So they're perfect. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to see the other products in the Enchanted Woods release from Trinity Stamps, check out my video in the description box right here. And I will see you all again very soon on the next video. Happy stamping! Bye!